Hallo meine Freunde, herzlich willkommen. Wir sind hier an diesem Punkt, wo wir jetzt mit der Dame, mit der Frau sprechen müssen. Und sie zu fragen müssen zu ihrem Fall.
May we come in? We have some bad news and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Interessant.
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side
Ich
of the
würde mal
house.
sagen, das schauen wir uns mal an.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're
Gut.
ready, we're gonna have
Insta-Heat, das
some
war
more
ja die
questions for you. Is
Rechnung,
that
die wir
okay?
hatten. Glaube ich, irgendwie sowas.
Of course,
Oder die im
officer.
Auto gefunden wurde.
Anything to help secure my husband's
Ist schon ein
safety.
bisschen her, als ich das gespielt habe, den letzten Teil. Na gut, ja, dann schauen wir uns hier einfach mal in der Bude mal um. Lauf doch jetzt mal weiter, Junge! Was haben wir denn da? Blumen, verdächtig. Aber nein, wir wollen uns natürlich hier dieses Rohr angucken. Das haben wir da. Aha.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Warum ist das nicht ganz? Für was brauchen die überhaupt einen Handwerker, wenn ich das hier einfach alles machen kann? Das ist ja easy, locker, peasy. Brauche ich, glaube ich, nicht. Nein, sondern das noch. Okay, ich bin doch nicht so gut. Ach, da fehlt, glaube ich, ein Teil.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Ah, so. Ach Gott, ich bin so dumm. Okay, aber es fehlt trotzdem ein Teil.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him.
Okay, da haben wir ja eine Rechnung mit einem Namen. M. Ryan. Der da wahrscheinlich der Klempner war.
Patron.
Da können wir auch noch gucken, ob er da bekannt war. Vielleicht hat er irgendwelche Freunde, Feinde, was auch immer. Madame, darf ich mal kurz ihr Telefon benutzen? Ich müsste da ganz dringend anrufen bei der Polizei. Okay, wir müssen, nachdem wir hier waren, auf jeden Fall auch noch zur Cavanaugh's Bar. Den Ort untersuchen, ob da irgendwie was Interessantes ist. Zumindest, es gibt noch keine Leiche. Also wir müssen irgendwie noch eine Leiche finden oder irgendwas.
We found a
Schlachthausquittung.
receipt in the trunk of your
Was weiß ich
husband's
denn
car
dazu?
for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Wer ist denn Frank Morgan?
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Ah, in diesem Cavanaugh's Bar vielleicht?
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you?
Ja, Madame, Entschuldigung, man muss
What an
alles
awful thing
abwägen.
to say.
Jetzt bleiben Sie mal entspannt.
I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Das glaube ich jetzt einfach. Ah, der Blick zur Seite. Ah. Habe ich irgendwelche... Ich traue mich nicht, das anzuzweifeln. Ich glaube sie einfach.
Is there
Yes.
anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Did your
Okay, jetzt
husband
fragen wir
tell
nochmal
you
nach
where
dem
he was going last night?
Aufenthaltsort. Wo könnte dieser Typ
All he
denn
said
eigentlich
was he was
sein?
gonna meet Frank for a drink.
In Cavanaugh's Bar. Und sie sieht sehr glaubwürdig aus, das glaube ich jetzt einfach auch
Nothing
mal.
out of the usual, then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Und jetzt haben wir noch den
Your
Streichholz-Dings.
husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
Ja,
How
ja.
did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Ja. Glaube ich jetzt einfach mal.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Okay. Mehr Fragen haben wir jetzt noch nicht, Madame. Wir gehen in Cavanaugh's Bar. Dankeschön. Tschüss. So, Cavanaugh's Bar. Mal gucken, wer da mit uns reden möchte.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Was?
That cherry pie was delicious.
Ah, Frank Morgan war der Monteur da. Nee, der Kumpel.
Sister, I was
Frank
so
Morgan?
tight
Ach,
I
das
couldn't
ist Frank
Yes.
Morgan, hallo?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian
Ah,
Black.
genau. So rum war das.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. Do you know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Ach, dass er dort am Dings war. Ah, die Quittung. Ja, die Quittung, natürlich.
You were there, Morgan.
Yes.
We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Aha. Penner. So, wo ist er
Where
denn?
exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Das zweifle ich einfach mal an.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa.
Ah, okay, er lebt also noch. Das war also im Prinzip alles fake, dieser anscheinende
all.
Mord.
Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Ja, ja, natürlich.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Top of my class back east. Now
Verhaften wir
wait
ihn?
table.
Lassen wir ihn gehen? Wir verhaften ihn natürlich.
Boy, that's
Ciao, du Penner. So, wir werden am Apartment angekommen. Hallo, bitte aufmachen, Polizei, hallo.
Help you, gentlemen?
Ah, wen haben wir denn da?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Er wird rennen.
Knew it! Phelps,
Obvious.
go after him. I'll try and head him off from the car. Remember,
Obvious.
that is the last resort.
Warum ist dieser kleine Dicky eigentlich so schnell?
It's over, Adrian.
Haha, das ging ja schnell. Du
Why not
Lappen.
just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Jo. Easy. Fall gelöst.
That turned out to be quite some
Nice.
case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Der Wagen des Konsuls.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
Ich sehe ihn, das ist nicht zu übersehen, aber danke für die Information.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Mhm, alles klar. Gut, dann schauen wir uns mal um, was dieses Auto hier zu bieten hat. Aha, aha, kein Konsulat von Argentinien. Es fehlt ein Rad. Verdächtig.
What do you think?
Weichhölzer, aha. Okay. Sorry. Ein Schraubenschlüssel, aha. Davy Bros Packard.
That's right.
Der freut sich
What
aber.
exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Mhm. Was hat er denn so zu berichten, der Herr?
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Okay.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Oh mein Gott. Klassischer, alter, egal.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Das zweifeln wir einfach mal an.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Okay, bleib ruhig, Alter.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Ja, gut.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Mhm. Aber da fehlt ja auch noch das Nummernschild.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what I do with license plates? You saying I have them?
Ja, sie fehlen. Ach, verdammte Kack. War klar, dass es falsch ist.
You should show me some respect.
Okay, das war nix.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
So, wir sind bei der bei den Typen da, deren Schraubenschlüssel es ist. Was auch immer die uns jetzt zu sagen haben. Vielleicht sind die ja interessiert an irgendeinem argentinischen Fahrzeug.
Let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door and couldn't help yourself.
What?
You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
Was ist das für ein komischer Vogel?
Theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Okay, also wir haben jetzt hier herausgefunden, dass einer fehlt und welcher genau fehlt und bla bla. Jetzt schauen wir mal, können wir noch... Was haben wir hier? Hammer. Wow, amazing. Das ist bestimmt mega wichtig. Hallo, Entschuldigung. Okay, der möchte nicht mit uns reden. Ja gut. Zündkerze oder was soll das sein? Ich möchte eigentlich auch eher mit ihm reden. Oh, ein Kennzeichen. Okay, dann quatschen wir nochmal mit dem Typ und fragen ihn, was... Weiß auch nicht, was genau wir ihn eigentlich fragen
If
sollen.
you don't mind, we have a few questions. Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on.
Okay, das war dumm. Das war schlecht.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Head back to the Emperor.
So, Delgados Wohnsitz. Mal gucken, was wir da haben.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
Was er zu sagen hat, erfahren wir dann aber in der nächsten Episode, meine Damen und Herren. Bis dann und tschüss.